All right. Hello, everybody. It's time for more typical Florida man behavior. I'm out. I'm out on my lanai again because this is going to be a real good one tonight. Going to be a very good one tonight. So today I had a lot of errands to run. And give me 1 second. All right. Rustifer has returned. I had to throw my cigarette out. But I don't know who to review right now. Nobody seems to be doing anything interesting. At least not to my liking. So one of the things that I did today was Russ here went to the tax collector's office because I have to renew my state ID. But the appointment for that is not till the end of the month. So yay. Mother Illusionist has had me going all over hell and creation. All over hell and creation. And I hope to eventually get some chairs out here very soon. So, aside from all that, yeah. This is indeed, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be Russ's permanent stomping grounds. So why don't we, I'm going to take a look at what's going on with Diddy and Justin Bieber. Shit. Now I go ahead and drop my cigarette. All right. So let me go to, okay, let me go to YouTube. Let me go to my, all right. Oh, here's something from Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart gives, what the fuck is it? Let's see. Okay, Kevin Hart gives cryptic answer about resurfaced Diddy video.
Act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad. Hey, Kevin, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil? I hosted for Diddy. Kevin, come here. Can you go get some girls so we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. You asked the wrong person the wrong question. Say pause. Don't acknowledge this. Nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now. Hold on.
Kevin Hart, like many, distancing himself from Diddy after the mogul's arrest and federal indictment.
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Well, yeah.
The reason Kevin is getting questioned is because of this newly rediscovered footage of him hosting a Diddy hotel party back in 2010.
I'm not jumping to myself. Once everybody moves out, just me and the ladies. Did the camera catch that? Got the camera.
That is one bikini-clad woman's hair catching on fire in the hot tub. None of the celeb guests at this party have been accused of any wrongdoing.
Okay. That's my brother right here. I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody moves out, just me and the ladies.
Oh, wow. Oh, they lit her hair on fire. Oh, jeez. I hope she's all right.
Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera.
That is one bikini-clad woman
Why the fuck do you give a fuck about the camera catching it? Turn the goddamn camera off and get the fucking fire department over there. What's wrong with you?
hair catching on fire in the hot tub. None of the select guests at this party have been accused of any wrongdoing.
That's my brother right here from day one.
The names that we're going to name are names that will shock you.
Today, the case against Diddy took an
We
even
will
more
shock
disturbing
you.
turn. For the first time, we're hearing allegations of sexual assault involving minors.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
Today, I spoke with Texas attorney
Disgusting.
Tony Busby, who is representing 120 new accusers in upcoming lawsuits.
You mentioned that there will be cases filed by as
120.
many as 25 different minors right now.
It's
And
that
specifically,
many?
you mentioned a 9-year-old boy. Tell us about what you know about that case.
So the allegation is going to be that a 9-year-old child was sexually assaulted, allegedly by Sean Combs and several others.
You're going to name names in these lawsuits. As of now, do you have celebrity names?
I do. I think people already are suspecting some of the names
Several.
that you might see. I think some of them will be
Several
shocking.
celebrity
Though.
names.
People that attended the parties that watched some of this behavior occur and stood by and let it happen.
All of this as Diddy's legal team filed an appeal hoping to reverse the judge's decision to revoke bail.
Mr. Combs' lawyers responded to the allegations, and they said they can't answer every baseless
Pause this. Okay. Hello, Edna.
lawsuit. What is your response to that?
I think that's right. But the good news for them is that when we file the lawsuit, we're going to make sure they know who the plaintiff is. We'll address it in due course.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Okay, 10 celebs who tried to warn
There are
about
so
Diddy.
many witnesses. There are so many victims.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo. And today, we're looking at celebrities who spoke out against Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, before his 2024 arrest and indictment.
We're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case, this case is going to touch and involve.
Kanye West. In retrospect,
Of
we should
course.
have read between the lines whenever somebody described the Puffy Party. In a 20
No. Kanye did not do shit. Kanye did not do shit. Kanye was always by Diddy's side. Are you kidding me? He didn't try to warn us about nothing. And neither did Justin Bieber. What? The fuck is going on?
2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe
Oh, yeah, keeping up with the Kardashians.
recalled attending a Diddy party where everyone
Twice.
was, quote, butt naked.
Back again.
Stop talking. You met Chloe's new crew of friends. And all I said was yes. And then I stopped. All I said was yes.
Khloe's former brother-in-law, Kanye West, also made comments concerning Diddy that read differently now. In 2022, West called Sean Combs a, quote, fed, claiming he had sold people out to spare himself from jail time.
That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car.
Since West is infamous for making wild, often unfounded accusations, these statements initially blended in with his other tirades. Even now, it's hard to say if West's allegations were authentic. Given Combs' current legal issues, though, West's words feel like a warning, whether or not he truly had any inside information.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So you
I don't know.
Really...
I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am.
Usher. When he was just getting his foot in the music industry's door, a 13-year-old Usher spent a year living with Combs. Usher opened up about this experience in a 2016 interview with Howard Stern.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Although he made it sound like a blast, Usher hinted at something more disturbing beneath the surface. Usher said that he didn't, quote, understand what he was even looking at, and, quote, very curious things were taking place.
I went there to see.
I'm going to tell you all something very interesting about Usher. that I read quite a while ago. Usher had a lady come out and say that she had gotten herpes from him. Real classy.
See the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Perhaps most telling, Usher made it clear that he wouldn't want his children attending, quote, puffy camp like their father. Regardless, Usher's protege, Justin Bieber, would spend 48 hours with Combs. It may just be speculation, but a fake phone number that Bieber later gave Combs now reads like a cry for help.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
He never got your number? Well, why do you think that was, Justin, huh? Why do you think that was? He never gave a fuck about Justin Bieber. He used Justin Bieber just like he used countless other celebrities. Cassie, Kanye West, Drake, even though I know he only had like one song with Drake, which was the only song that I know of that Diddy ever had with Drake, is when Diddy was with his group, Diddy Dirty Money. They had a song with Drake back in the day called Loving You No More. So I'm not sure if he used Drake or not as well, but if he did, I'm not surprised.
5555.
Mace. In addition to breaking out as Diddy's hype man in the 90s, Mason Darrell Betha, or Mace, released 3 studio albums through Bad Boy Records. Mace eventually...
I know about Mace too. I'm very well aware of Mace. Mace is another rapper that is extremely underrated. Extremely underrated.
He had a falling out with Combs and his record label.
He did, huh? Who hasn't had a falling out with Diddy? Jeez. Oh, and another interesting thing is Machine Gun Kelly is another artist that's affiliated with Diddy, and Diddy probably used MGK too.
Never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff.
Oh, I thought it was Diddy talking. Never mind.
Is more like you trying to keep me here.
Leading up to his former collaborator's arrest, Mace claimed Combs cheated him with a $20,000 publishing deal and had been withholding royalties for decades. In a 2022 interview, Combs asserted that Mace owed him $3 million.
That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, getting ready to do second album, never delivered.
Did the album never delivered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody.
Combs nevertheless returned the publishing rights to Mace and several other Bad Boy artists the following year. Although Mace was among the first to call Combs out over royalties, he wouldn't be the last. In 2024, former bandmate Don Richards sued Combs, citing, among other things, roughly $5 million in unpaid earnings.
Dawn had the choice to file the case as a Jane Doe, and she chose not to do that. After giving it a fair amount of thought, she wants accountability. She wants justice.
Cat Williams.
I sure hope I have Club Shay Shay after this.
I don't blame her. He fucking needs to stay in jail. He needs to stay in jail. He needs to stay in jail. He's done so much damage to so many people. She deserves justice, absolutely.
There.
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It is.
It's the greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business.
Comedian Cat Williams is no stranger to run-ins with the law and reported abusive behavior. As such, it's understandable why some would call Williams' credibility into question. In January 2024, though, Williams made several remarks about Combs that only became more relevant in the months to come. On Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams touched upon the now notorious Diddy parties, advising people to just say no.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts.
Which is what none of these people are capable of doing. None of these people are capable of telling anybody no. It's always, yeah, do this. Yeah, manipulate this person. Yeah, manipulate that person. Jesus.
for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need to know?
While his reasons were somewhat vague, Williams was especially concerned about protecting a certain area of his body. Williams didn't elaborate further, although he took another shot at Combs later in the interview.
I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it.
Oh.
That's how Diddy be feeling.
No, come on, man. Come
on, man.
The recent allegations regarding Combs's quote freak-out parties and alleged abuse have painted Williams's words in a whole new light. Aubrey O'Day. What do Donald Trump and Diddy have in common? Well, arguably quite a few things, but singer/reality.
No, way more than a few things. Way more than a few things. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. No, the fuck you can't. Jeez. Who do we have now? Hello, Babeloff.
Reality star Aubrey O'Day is one of them.
Yep.
Once mentored by Combs, O'Day later
she was in the group Danity Kane.
appeared on the 5th season of The Celebrity Apprentice.
I am a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
When O'Day brought up her association with Diddy, Trump was quick to shower him with praise. O'Day tiptoed around her former boss, unwilling to say if he was a, quote, good guy, as Trump described him.
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
During a 2019 interview with Variety, O'Day went into greater detail. Discussing her time on the Diddy-produced Making the Band, O'Day said, quote, "We were scared to death with what would happen with Puff each day. I experienced everything from race remarks to sexism, and a lot of it was scary."
Listening to Gene Deal, his bodyguard.
Babeloff. I used to love Aubrey O'Day. She's a very good singer, Babeloff.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he had a really astonishing
You should
quote.
hear the one he's not saying. It's even crazier.
Right.
Oh.
So he's got stuff in the tuck that he hasn't put out there.
Everybody does.
Wendy Williams.
Of course, everybody does.
I have broken up with somebody.
Who?
I don't want to say.
Do we know the person?
Maybe.
Okay.
After being fired from Hot 97 in 1998, Wendy Williams accused Combs of playing a role. In 2004, Williams wrote that she would, quote, never forget the hell Combs put her through. Even so, Williams said that she didn't hate Combs. On a 2015 episode of her show, Williams commented on the allegations that Casey Ventura was hiding from Combs.
This is a beautiful dress, by the way, that she has on. And Puffy, you look great for all the hard partying.
Williams painted Combs as a, quote, mogul you can't escape. The same year, Williams asked Jennifer Lopez if she would ever get back together with Combs. Lopez's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, basically answered for her daughter with a look that said everything. Although they reconciled in 2017, viewers have been waiting on...
No. Stop that right now. No, J-Lo is an adult. J-Lo can answer for herself. She don't need her mother to answer for her. Just like how I don't need Mother Russ to answer for me. Hello, Smelly Cat. Smelly Cat, you look spiffy. Oh, thank you, Smelly Cat. And also, yes, Smelly Cat, I moved.
And needles to hear Williams' thoughts about Combs in the wake of his arrest.
You are exhausting me. Let me tell you something. This week has been hella exhausting.
50 Cent. Curtis James Jackson III, aka 50 Cent, is another big name who's had a long-standing feud with Combs. It all started with 50 Cent's 2006 diss track, The Bomb, which alleged that Combs was connected to the murder of Biggie Smalls.
He scared them boys from the west side to break them off.
There's still little concrete evidence backing up that conspiracy theory. In October 2023, though, 50 Cent elaborated on his beef with Diddy, describing his parties as, quote, uncomfortable.
That's not really beef, though. That's just competitive.
Competitiveness.
All right, so you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really know.
During his final lap tour, 50 Cent said Diddy would, quote, hug you from the front and the back at the same time. 50 Cent has been even more vocal about Combs following the raid on his homes. It's also been reported that 50 Cent sold a docuseries to Netflix entitled Diddy Do It?
I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the hand.
Yeah, and then you know what else 50 Cent came out and said? 50 Cent came out and said, it's no longer Diddy Do It. It's about to be Diddy Done. And this was before Diddy went to jail.
Tupac Shakur. Speaking
Yeah.
of conspiracies, 50 Cent has also claimed that Combs got Tupac killed. Again, there isn't much backing this up, although Tupac was
There's
also
no-
skeptical of Combs.
There's no, I haven't seen anything to back that up. Just because he founded like the Bad Boy Records, right? Because when Tupac was alive, when the whole entire thing with Hit 'Em Up was going on between him and Biggie, he made his disdain for Bad Boy Records and everybody signed to that label abundantly clear. He hated that record label. Absolutely hated it. He states it explicitly in Hit 'Em Up. And if you want to be down with Bad Boy, fuck you too. But I don't think Diddy had anything to do with it. I think it was somebody back in the day. The man that actually did shoot and kill Tupac planned it out. That's what I think. It was planned. It was a planned hit. Smelly Cat. Diddy looks like he always has a case of the mumps. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Smelly Cat.
Rumors or allegations are true. It would make sense he would be able to get away from it or get away with it for so long because people would be afraid.
Speaking with Vibe magazine in 1995, Shakur was asked if he thought Combs was connected to his shooting the previous year. Shakur did not hold back, saying, quote, "I believe so," adding that, quote, "It's between me and him, and only he knows."
I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about.
About a year later, Shakur was involved in another shooting, this one proving fatal. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was arrested for Tupac's murder in 2023, once said that Combs offered $1 million to carry out Shakur's assassination.
I think that was a bad move, dude. You know what I'm saying? To me. Yeah, but show some love, brother.
Whether or not Combs was involved, Shakur's words paint the portrait of a violent man. Rodney Lil Rod Jones. While Combs has faced numerous accusations throughout the years, Rodney Lil Rod Jones was among the first to take serious legal.
You know what? With how pissed that Biggie made him, we can all see why. We should all see why, still to this day, why he was so upset. Nice color. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Brings me back to something my aunt told me when I used to go to church a long time ago. Oh, you look dapper. Where is your girlfriend?
Action. Contributing to the mogul's current circumstances, Jones was a producer on Combs's The Love album, Off the Grid. According to Jones, though, he, quote, endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer.
Claims made by Jones include hidden cameras in the rap.
You know what else he was a producer for? He goes by the name Dark Child. He produced Justin Bieber's Believe album. Smelly Cat. Dapper is another good term for this look.
Mogul's home, saying, quote, Mr. Combs allegedly threatened to eat Mr. Jones's face in order to get what he wants.
Jones alleged that Combs repeatedly groped him and made him participate in unwanted sexual activities. This included having to work in the bathroom as Combs showered. What's more, Jones claimed that he woke up naked in bed with Combs and 2 sex workers after being drugged. His lawsuit also implicates Combs' son Justin and Chief of Staff Christina Coram, the latter of whom was accused of grooming.
Basically calls her the Ghislaine Maxwell to Sean Combs' Jeffrey Epstein.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Cassie Ventura, this model turned singer, was in a relationship with Combs from 2007 to 2018. There had been signs of trouble in paradise.
Their relationship was volatile for sure. And he, like, you could tell that she was afraid of him.
In 2015, Ventura shared an image of a sleeping baby, posting, quote, How I Sleep, knowing that I'm single and nobody cheated on me. The next year, it was reported that the two were seen arguing in Beverly Hills.
They went into the bedroom and shut the door, and all I could hear is screaming and yelling and whatever was going on in there, I don't know.
5 years after their final breakup, Ventura filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of domestic violence, sexual abuse, and sex trafficking. Although Combs denied these claims, the lawsuit would be settled out of court. This wasn't the end, as footage from 2016 surfaced.
It appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically. Really, Jake, the lawsuit lines up with exactly what we are seeing.
Combs issued an apology, while many have supported Ventura for marking the
Smelly cat. Face.
beginning of his downfall. What other celebrity accounts have you looking at Diddy differently? Let us know in the comments.
I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine.
A lot. I'm just gonna let it play random videos because I'm lazy. Wowzers. It's gonna be playing something else.
And there was some women around, awesome men around, that he told you were part of the party, you're probably going to jail.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're sharing notable celebrity reactions to the illicit details surrounding
10 celebrity reactions.
The arrest of Sean Diddy Combs.
Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house.
Justin Bieber. Despite the recent arrest of longtime associate Sean Diddy Combs, Justin Bieber, through a source, has made it clear that he is prioritizing his family life. The source tells People and Entertainment Tonight that the 30-year-old new dad is not focusing on Combs' legal woes, but rather his wife Haley and their newborn son, Jack Blues. They say that, quote, he's aware of Diddy's arrest and the accusations. However, Justin, quote, doesn't want to dwell on it. The insider said that Justin is instead concentrating on being the best.
Oh, yes, Smelly Cat. Yeah. Running down a hotel hallway like a fucking cartoon in a towel. SMH.
Father and husband he can be.
They've been absorbed in their own happiness and family, appreciating this time together.
This comes after several resurfaced videos sparked online discussions about uncomfortable moments shared between Diddy and a young Justin Bieber.
But for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we're going to go full crazy.
Aubrey O'Day.
Diddy's former protege, singer Aubrey O'Day, is celebrating Diddy's downfall today.
Singer Aubrey O'Day reacted to Sean Diddy Combs' arrest in New York by sharing a message about justice online. The Danity Kane performer posted about how justice offers closure and space for new beginnings, adding that Diddy Combs' arrest in New York by sharing.
Okay, the purpose of justice is to provide an ending and allow us the space to create a new chapter. Women never get this. I feel validated. Today is a win for women all over the world, not just me.
A message about justice online. The Danity Kane performer posted about how justice offers closure and space for new beginnings, adding that, quote, women never get this. She expressed that the arrest felt like a win for women worldwide.
I feel validated. A win for women all over the world.
In a statement to TMZ, O'Day further shared her surprise at seeing, quote, this day come, noting how many, including herself, had suppressed the trauma to keep moving forward. Of course, O'Day has a long history.
T-Girl, yuck, Russ. Why are you doing this subject? It's gross. Plus, it's already been done to death all over the internet weeks ago. Yeah, I know, T-Girl. I know everybody else has been covering it, but I figured I'd cover it too, because why the fuck not?
History with Diddy, having worked with the music mogul closely on MTV's Making the Band 3, where her group Danity Kane was formed. Shine Barrow.
And I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life.
Moses Shine Barrow, a politician and former rapper, spoke out about Combs during a press conference in Belize, where Barrow is the...
Jeez. Smelly Cat. In deep thought, was it called a white party boof all the cum? Oh wow, I typed that in the chat. Smelly cat, that's fine. Law. Jesus.
The leader of the opposition. He accused.
Well, you know what DC's going to say about that. Same thing she said about me. Why are you such a disgusting pig, Smelly cat? God. I just hold on.
A personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level.
In 1999, Barrow was convicted of assault for an attack at a New York nightclub that injured 3 people. Combs, who was also involved in the incident, was acquitted after claiming self-defense. Barrow served 10 years in prison and was deported to Belize upon his release. The View co-hosts.
The P. Diddy's arrest was last night.
Yeah.
His charging documents were unsealed right before we went on air.
The ladies of the ABC chat show The View are no strangers to hot topics. And
Oh,
so
no, they're not.
they were more than ready to tackle the latest developments in the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs.
Sorry, listen, when they indicate other people, because what you hear in
There
this
were
is there's a
unindicted
lot of
co-conspirators.
people that go in this operation
This
that
is
need
just
to go
the very
down as well.
beginning as far as
And
I can tell.
During the show's September 17th episode, Whoopi Goldberg called Diddy's 14-page indictment, quote, extensive and disturbing. Co-host
That's
Sunny
what it
Hostin,
is.
who is also a lawyer, highlighted the fact that Diddy was allegedly involved in, quote, mob-like behavior. She went on to say, quote, they're describing a criminal enterprise that involved trafficking of underage people across state lines.
But within the 14 pages, it describes, mob-like behavior. These cases are generally brought against mobs. So they
Yeah, The View. Oh, dumb broads. What broads?
They're describing a criminal enterprise.
The hosts were shown to be visibly disturbed.
Russ, you should know better. Don't talk about women that way. Disgusting pig.
By the details of Diddy's so-called freak-off parties, as well as the items found at the rapper's home, including 1,000 bottles of lubricant.
Found 1,000
1,000
vials of
bottles of lube
lubricant.
on the wall,
And they
1,000
raided his
bottles of
home
lube.
and they found narcotics.
That's not, the lubricant is not.
It ain't a crime, guys.
It ain't a crime.
LL Cool J.
Unfortunately, people forget what they learned in kindergarten a lot of times.
Rapper and actor LL Cool J was asked his thoughts on Sean Diddy Combs and his
I'm
recent
gonna knock
arrest during the
you
Black
out.
Music Action Coalition
Mama said
Gala in
knock
Los
you
Angeles.
out.
The event was held at the Beverly Hilton just days after Diddy's arrest. Cool J, who was being honored that evening, briefly addressed the situation when speaking to Sky News on the red carpet. He responded with a simple no when asked if he had any specific thoughts on the arrest, but added,
No, I feel for his children. The rest I can't speak on. I mean, that's what we got court system for. But
Combs has a total of 7 children, ranging from adults to a 1-year-old. Ray J.
Ray J has known Diddy most of his life.
Oh yeah,
Considers him-
oh yeah, yup. Ray J. Ray J is one of the worst offenders. Absolutely one of the worst offenders.
him a mentor as well as one of his closest friends.
Rap artist Ray J has spoken out about his longtime friend Sean Diddy
By the
Combs in an
way-
interview on News.
Ray J is Brandy Norwood's brother.
Nation's Cuomo. On the program, Ray J expressed his shock and sadness over the situation.
A lot of people are in shock. A lot of people are dealing with it in their own way. But in times like these, I mean, we should come together. We should talk about it as a community.
He also acknowledged that many people from his era looked up to Diddy, making the allegations difficult to process. He emphasized the importance of learning from the situation and encouraged the next generation to act with, quote, transparency and integrity.
And I think transparency and integrity moving forward should be non-negotiable.
He went on to note that the accusations against
integrity. You didn't. You weren't thinking like that when you decided to go ahead and get Kim Kardashian drunk and make that tape with her. But go off, Chief.
Diddy are, quote, hurtful and, quote, confusing, stating he had never witnessed any of the alleged misconduct, nor was he aware of any wrongdoing.
The stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I never knew they existed.
Cat Williams. Comedian Cat Williams reacted to Sean Diddy Combs' arrest in perhaps the most Cat Williams way possible. On Instagram, Williams joked that, quote, Diddy about to snitch on everybody, sharing an AI-generated video clip that placed Diddy's face over Wesley Snipes' in the 1991 crime film New Jack City.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
Hey, look at it.
Yeah.
Kareem Akbar.
Shit like this.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB.
The famous courtroom scene Williams is referencing is where Snipes' character Nino Brown identifies his associates.
Correct.
This isn't Kat's first time speaking out about Diddy, however. During an interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, the actor-comedian's comments went viral when he talked about turning down Diddy's, quote, party invitation.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
No.
I did. See, I got the receipt.
No, something else. Didn't I saw something? I saw something. I think from it was a video that I think Bridget made in regards to that. Oh, if I was on Club Shay Shay. Yeah. Okay, Bridget.
For everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need to know?
Don Richard, another former Danity Kane member, Don Richard has shared a comment on Sean Diddy Combs' recent indictment. Through her attorney, Lisa Bloom, a statement was released to Us Weekly praising the grand jury's indictment. It noted that the charges closely mirror the federal complaint filed the previous week on Richard's behalf.
Why should she hide her head in shame? She has not done anything wrong.
Bloom also described the arrest as, quote, long overdue, given the acts Combs is accused of. Richard previously accused Diddy of manipulation, terrorization, and inappropriate behavior. In response, Diddy's attorney had expressed disappointment, stating that Richard had disregarded their 20-year friendship to seek financial gain.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all did a great job today, ladies.
Charlamagne the God.
Like, if you ever ran a train with Diddy, you're probably going to jail.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying, that, you know, that's possibly on those cameras because he had cameras in the crib. So
Man.
people are thinking that maybe there'll be other people involved.
Radio host and media personality Charlamagne the God responded to
By
Sean
the
Diddy
way,
Combs' legal troubles with his trademark humor. Mixed.
I'd like to say this, and we are about to have a storm here in a couple minutes, but I'd like to say this. You're all welcome for fixing the beeping problem, because there absolutely are no smoke detectors in this house at all. I checked all the rooms already. No smoke detectors. So you ain't going to have to be worrying about that noise no more.
With a serious warning. The host discussed Diddy's charges on the Breakfast Club radio show, cautioning that anyone who attended Diddy's now famous freak-off parties could also face legal consequences. He said that those who have ever been in a state of undress around Diddy and told they were part of a party may be going to jail.
State of
You ever
undress.
been butt naked anywhere with Diddy, or half butt naked with Diddy, and
Don't
there was
you
some
mean-
women around, awesome men around?
Don't you mean state of duress or state of distress? What the fuck is state of undress? That makes no sense. Every now and again, I'll type out what it sounded like and we can carry on the annoyance. ROFLMAO. Beep! Yeah. Beep! 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 I sound like it myself.
That he told you were part of the party? You're probably going to jail.
Charlamagne the God has not only interviewed the disgraced music mogul in the past, but was technically under his employ until 2021 through Revolt TV.
And tell people to reserve judgment after they done seen a video like that.
For
They're going
sure.
to judge.
Before we continue,
SMH.
be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
50 Cent is taking
Oh, I
shots at
already
Sean Diddy
heard all I
Combs
need
on
to hear about
Instagram.
this.
No one has trolled Sean.
Let's see. What are the other updates? Sean Diddy Combs hit with 120 new NBC News.
Steph, thank you. We are following breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were minors when they were allegedly assaulted by the music star. The youngest, allegedly just 9 years old. The allegations were revealed today by a...
He should be ashamed of himself for that. I think personally he should have been put in the same jail cell as R. Kelly. Let him and R. Kelly be cellmates. They're perfect for each other.
Attorneys representing more than 100 alleged victims who are preparing to sue. So let's bring in NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas right now. So Chloe, we know there is currently a press conference underway. We do have live picture of that. Can you just walk us through these new allegations and tell us if we've heard from Combs yet?
So the individual that you see on the screen right now, that is an attorney based out of Houston, Texas, and his name is Tony Busby. He's been a part of some very well-known litigation over the years involving a BP oil spill, even involving the Astroworld Music Festival crisis where some individuals were killed during a stampede. So he has made headlines before, but this is pretty shocking. So he claims is claiming right now at this press conference that he has had over 3,000 individuals reach out to his law firm in Houston, Texas, that he and his team have been vetting these claims, that now they are representing over 120 accusers, and that over the next 30 days, they will begin to file different civil suits, that this is not a class action lawsuit, that they are going to continue to vet these allegations, but right now they feel strong about these. So he also said today that it's not just Combs that will be named as a defendant, that there will be other high-profile individuals, some household names. He says, quote, many powerful people, there are many dirty secrets. He says that his team has collected pictures, video, and that the allegations include violent sexual assault or rape, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, dissemination of video recordings, and sexual abuse of minors. So this was something else that they talked about, that there are 25 accusers who were allegedly minors at the time that these allegations took place starting in 1991, span all the way up over 2 decades. He also talks about where these individuals are from. He said that they hail from more than 25 states, New York, California, Florida. We know that Diddy had a residence in Miami, Georgia. We've reached out to Sean.
Miami, Georgia, Florida, Los Angeles, and I think one other one.
Combs' legal team for comment. They have not yet responded. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while he is awaiting trial on the New York indictment where he...
Fuck am I saying? No. Let me say what I said again. Georgia, Florida, Los Angeles, and I don't know if there's any others. I know only about those 3.
Is charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. Now, I also just want to point out that they also claim that 62% of these individuals are identifying as an African American, and that they are evenly split between female accusers and male accusers and Clay. So this is very interesting. And he said that look, I know that everybody expected me today or wanted me to name other high profile individuals. He says, I'm not going to do that today, but it
All right, I'm back. My fucking internet went out because we're having a storm. You're fucking kidding me right now? Come on. I gotta go because we're gonna have a real bad storm. But wait a minute, unless I can fix it. If it fucking loads. All right, well, I guess that's it. I'm pretty much done for now. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sorry this ended up being a disaster, but blame the fucking weather. It's not my fault. And I will see you all later.